For any business trying to grow, especially on a global scale, things can get messy and fast. It often feels like you're juggling a dozen different things at once. Well, today we're going to look at a model designed to fix that. We're diving into Trade and Investment Bangladesh and their whole approach to being a single, go-to partner for success.
This is it, right? This is the question that keeps every business leader up at night. The competition is fierce, things are changing constantly, and just trying to keep your head above water feels like a win. But what if the goal wasn't just to survive? What if you could actually build a real advantage and, truly win?
Well, the answer really boils down to one word: connection. And that's exactly what Trade and Investment Bangladesh, or T&IB, is all about. They've set themselves up to be the bridge, the thing that connects your business to all the opportunities, the talent, and the intel you need to get ahead.
So, how in the world do they do it? We're going to break it down into 4 simple parts. First, we'll get into what this one-stop partner thing really means. Then, we'll unpack their core business toolkit. After that, we'll look at some of the more specialized support they have. And finally, we'll see how they get businesses ready for what's next.
Okay, so the core idea behind T&IB is actually pretty simple. Make things less complicated. The business world is just noisy. So instead of you having to manage a marketing agency, an IT firm, and a strategy consultant, their whole goal is to bring all of that expertise under one roof. And they're inspired by some of the best in the world.
And this slide just nails the difference. On the left, you've got the chaos that so many of us know. You hire a bunch of different agencies, the strategy gets all disjointed, and you end up wasting time and money. It's a mess. But then you look at the T&IB model on the right. It's one team, one clear plan. And that doesn't just make things more efficient, it means the quality is consistent and up to a global standard.
And listen, this isn't some idea they just pulled out of thin air. They've really studied what makes the best organizations in the world so good. They looked at Invest India's amazing support for investors and how Enterprise Singapore helps companies go global. Then they blended those ideas with the strategic thinking of a PwC, the digital power of Deloitte, and the incredible data smarts of EY. It's a really powerful mix.
So, what does this actually look like in practice? Well, it all starts with what they call the Essential Business Toolkit. Think of these as the non-negotiable, foundational pillars you absolutely need to compete and win in today's world. The toolkit is built on 3 really simple but totally critical pillars. First, you've got to have a smart strategy. Then, you need the digital foundation, the tech, to actually make it happen. And finally, you need the marketing firepower to tell the world about it. Let's dig into each one.
Pillar 1 is all about strategy, but this isn't some boring document that just sits on a shelf. We're talking about getting real guidance from executives who've been in the trenches. It's hands-on help to get you ready to export, and it's literally connecting you with verified buyers around the world, so you walk away with a clear, data-backed plan for growth.
But here's the thing, right? A brilliant strategy is completely useless if you can't execute it. And today, execution is almost all digital. You have to have a rock-solid foundation online.
This is where the second pillar, IT services, is so crucial. This is the technical engine of your business. A professional, secure website that looks great on a phone, someone making sure it's always fast and safe, and the custom dashboards you need to track your customers. Oh, and they also make sure people can actually find you on Google through some powerful SEO.
Okay, so we've got a killer strategy and the awesome digital tools to back it up. But a world-class website with no visitors, well, that doesn't do anyone any good. Now, you've got to get the word out.
And that brings us to our third pillar, digital marketing. This is how you connect with customers everywhere. We're talking about building a community on social media, running targeted ads that get you immediate results, and sending super personal messages through email and WhatsApp. And the best part? It's all tracked, so you're always using data to make your campaigns even better.
So that core toolkit gets your engine running. But T&IB's support goes way deeper. They know that real, long-term success is often found in the details, those little professional touches that make a huge difference. These services are all about giving you that professional edge. Think about it. They help you avoid big risks by doing deep dive due diligence before a major deal, but they also help you make an amazing first impression with stunning brochures. They even handle the small but important stuff, like digitizing all those business cards you collect.
This quote really just says it all, doesn't it? A service like due diligence isn't just about ticking a box. It's about giving you the same level of deep insight you'd get from a massive global consulting firm so you can make those big, bold moves with total confidence.
Now, any good partner can help you with today's problems. A great partner helps you see what's coming around the corner to get ready for the opportunities of tomorrow. And that's where T&IB's most strategic, forward-looking services really shine.
This chart basically shows you where business is headed. We're talking about important stuff like building a sustainable business with ESG, that's environmental, social, and governance. It's about getting into e-commerce, using data to be smarter. Really, it's all about making your business future-proof.
Let's just zoom in on one of these. Trade intelligence. This is so much more than just market research. Imagine this. You could see in real time a huge untapped market for your product in a country you'd never even thought of. Or you could spot a weakness in your competitor's supply chain. That's the kind of power you get when you use real data.
And that strategic help doesn't end there. It doesn't matter if you're a startup that needs to scale, a big company dealing with complex regulations, or an inventor who needs to protect their ideas. T&IB has that high-level expertise to help you build a future that lasts.
So when you put all these pieces together, the essential toolkit, the specialized support, and the future-focused strategy, what does it all really mean? Well, it adds up to a simple but really powerful promise: smart and sustainable growth, simplified.
Let's just look at it this way. No matter what challenge your business is facing, T&IB has an integrated solution ready to go. You're struggling with how complex the market is? They've got strategy and intelligence. You need to go digital? They have the IT and marketing teams. Ready for global expansion or to future-proof your company? They're an end-to-end partner for growth.
And that really brings us to the final big question for you. What does the next chapter for your business look like? Are you really ready to go after the opportunities that are out there? Because with the right partner, that next chapter could be the most exciting one yet.